Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review on the new YSL All Hours Foundation. And this foundation has a ton of claims, which we're going to go over right now. And you did read the title right. I am going to be trying it out for 24 hours. I know it sounds crazy, but I wanted to do it for this video because I love a good claim. Normally I apply a primer. My favorite one is the Lancome primer because I do have pores and I just feel like that one works really good for me. But this one says that it completely blurs out your pores. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to use a primer for that because I want to see how it works, right? So I did use these two products though. This one is my vitamin C moisturizer, which I use it all the time before applying my makeup. And then I also applied a little bit of this, which is the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. And I usually apply just a mist on my beauty blender and then just apply it all over my face. I just like using something because I do have dry skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and read to you some of the claims because it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of good stuff that you might want to hear. So I'll also list them right here. So the foundation claims it is an advanced formula that won't cake, dry, flake, or fade. It conceals and erases imperfections, pores, dullness, and unevenness. And it even has an ingredient that protects you from pollution. So that's, you know, these are big claims. And then the very last one, the one that really catches my attention, is that you will have an uninterrupted, flawless wear for 24 hours. And that's what I really want to put to the test. Of course, also the pores and stuff. And we're going to get into that. So this morning I applied it. Everything looked really nice. It gave me a full coverage finish. I also have a lot of redness around my cheeks, around my nose, on my forehead. So I do have that redness that I love to cover up with foundation. I love full coverage foundations. So it looked really nice and even. And like I said, I do have dry skin, but I do get oily around my nose. Not necessarily everywhere, but I do get it around my nose. It also did feel really light on my skin. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything. I don't feel like my skin feels like stretchy or cakey or anything like that. You know what I mean by stretchy, right? Like sometimes your face just feels that way, especially if you have dry skin. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But I do have to say I don't like it right after applying it. I like it about 5 to 10 minutes afterwards. I just feel like it works into my skin a little bit better and it just looks a lot better after those minutes. So right now it's 1:40. It's Wednesday, August 16, 1:40. Let me go ahead and show you close up. And here is the way that it looks without anything on my face. It's just the foundation alone. I applied it over my eyes. I applied it over my under eye area. And I just applied it everywhere. I didn't have anything on, not even my eyebrows or anything. And then this is the way that it looks with my makeup on. I just want to give you an overview of how it looked before applying my makeup and after applying my makeup. I did everything the same except for, like I said, I didn't apply any primer today. So right now, like I said, it's 1:40. This is the way that it looks so far. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you a side by side from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 in the afternoon, which is right now, or 1:40 in the afternoon, which is right now. And that is the way that it looks. Right now, the way that I feel is that it still looks full coverage. It might look a little shiny though. I do feel like it's getting a little shiny around my nose. Maybe the camera's picking it up, maybe it's not, but I do see it, just so you know. I don't see the pores though. I don't feel like you can see them. It looks like I have a primer, like I applied a primer. I also have little fine lines like on my under eyes and also right here. I can still see those, but it's not like the foundation is like sinking in there or making little lines or anything like that. My makeup always looks like that because I do have fine lines, like they're there. I do have a video on the YSL Touche Eclat Le Tint foundation, which was one of my favorites, and I did have that shade in the color BD30, but for this shade I got it in BD20 because I do feel like BD30 was a little bit dark for me, and if I'm not like a little tannish, you can tell the difference between that and like the rest of my body or like my neck. So I decided to go with BD20 for this one. Oh, and I did want to pull my hair back just so that way I don't have my hair all over my face and you can really see the foundation, so that's why it looks different than it did this morning. Forgot to mention earlier the price. So it is $58. So it's almost $60. I mean, it is after taxes and stuff. It is $60. I got mine off of Sephora.com and I will have the link below. So anyways, that's it for right now. I will see you guys in 6 hours. It's 7:38 right now. This is the third check-in. There we go. And I'm going to give you a close-up. I'm going to show you the way that it's looking. So this is the way that it looks inside right now. And I think I'm going to go outside so that way we can see the way that it looks in natural lighting with this much time that has passed by. Just so you can see it a little bit better because I'm indoors. It's 7:30. It's kind of like darkish in here. But I feel like it's starting to look more like I'm wearing it, like I I've had makeup all day, which I have, but I'm just saying, like, it's supposed to not look so much like that, and it's supposed to not get oily at all. Like, you're supposed to have a matte finish throughout the day, but I have to admit, like, it looks oily just around my nose. None of my makeup has rubbed off, only a little bit in between, like, my nose. Let me show you. So, like, right here, you can see right there that it's like coming off on those spots. I think the tone that I chose was good for me. It's not like, it didn't oxidize, it didn't change any color. The rest of my makeup is still on, so it does hold on to the makeup really well. So I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna show you right now the way that it looked at 1:30 p.m., which was the last time that I checked in, and the way that it looks now, which is 7:30 p.m. That's the way that it looks side by side. And I also want to show you from the very beginning so you could see the difference, because it has been 12 hours. So from 7:30 a.m. on this side, and you can see how it looks right now, 7:30, 7:40-ish p.m. And you can see them side by side. So here I wanted to show you a with and without flash picture, because I think 12 hours is like a normal time to wear it throughout the day. So I do want to show you the way that it looks fresh on your face with and without flash. This is how it looks, and right now with and without flash is how it looks. And then right here you can see the way that it looks at 7:30 right after applying it with flash, and the way that it looks at 7:30 p.m. with flash. Just to give you an overall look, because I think 12 hours is a good hour, you know, for people to wear. What if you went out that morning, went to a wedding or something, you're still taking pictures later on, 12 hours later, who knows, right? But just to give you an idea on how it would look with and without flash, that's just extra info just so you can know how it looks with and without flash. This is the way that it looks outside. I mean, it looks really nice. It looks like great for pictures, especially outdoors. It still looks full coverage on my nose. You can tell you're all up in my nose, but I want to show you. You can tell that I'm wearing makeup already. And even though I have dry skin, I don't feel like it's like clinging on to the dryness or giving me dry patches or anything. It looks really even, and like I said, all of my makeup is still on. You can see the contour, the blush, everything is still there. It's just the fact that it is getting a little oily. So I will see you guys later. I'm gonna check back in 6 hours, which is going to be at 1:30 a.m. So I'll see you guys then. It's been 18 hours so far. It's August 17th, 1:29, almost 1:30, and like I said, I was gonna film or check in every 6 hours. So you can see right there, 1:29. I feel like I'm getting a little sleepy, but I'm gonna try my best not to fall asleep. But anyways, this is the way that the foundation looks so far, and it's probably not normal, or not a lot of people wear their foundation. There's the alarm to remind me that I needed to film. Not a lot of people probably wear their foundation for 18 hours, but this is what the foundation claims, and we still have 6 more hours to go. Although the foundation is everywhere around my nose, it has come off just a little bit, just like on these little corners. I mean, everywhere else you can tell that the makeup is on there, but it doesn't look as flawless as it did right after applying it. Like, the first check-in was beautiful. Like, I love the way that it looked in the morning, like right after applying it, and then a few hours after that it still looked like that. So it doesn't look like that anymore. It doesn't look the same. Okay, so let's do the side by side right now, and you'll see the way that it looks right now, which is 1:30 in the morning, and 7:30 p.m., which was 6 hours ago. That's how it looked. Here's the side by side of right now, 1:30 in the morning and 1:30 in the afternoon, which was 12 hours ago. And then this last side by side is the way that it looks right now, 1:30 in the morning and 18 hours ago, which was 7:30 in the morning. So we still have 6 more hours to go, and I'm trying not to get too excited because I hopefully don't fall asleep. If I do take a nap, I'll just try to stay still. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and check back in 6 hours and see how it looks at 7:30 in the morning. Okay guys, so the power of editing is awesome because you get to see this really fast, but it has now been 24 hours since I applied the foundation. It's now August 17, 7:30 a.m. Thursday. and it's been the hardest video that I've done so far, but just the most interesting to me, just because I get to see the way foundation actually looks. And is it a little extreme? Maybe, but you always see foundation saying 24 hours or 18 hours, 16-hour wear, and it's like, does it even work for that long? I don't know, I've never tried it, so this was a great video to start it off with, just because it's a very expensive foundation. It's a high-end foundation, and so to me it was just like the perfect foundation to try it out with. And it does make me wonder how are companies actually allowed to put 24 hours, you know, like do they test them? Do they have like test groups that test them out or something? Or how are they able to claim that it will wear for 24 hours, right? Like, it makes me wonder. If you do know, let me know, because I have no idea. But this is the way I wanted to test the foundation. So it's been on for 24 hours, like I said, and it's still completely on my face. All my other makeup is still on, but it is really, really oily. I'll tell you exactly what it says on the box, because I did read you what it said on the Sephora site. But it says up to 24-hour wear, flawless matte, full coverage, oil free. So it was supposed to stay completely matte, so all the shininess that you see was not supposed to be there. The innovative formula is transfer free with no compromise on comfort, and I do feel it more now after this long, and I even felt it more after like the 12-hour mark. I felt it more on my face, and it does say no need to touch up even through non-stop activity. It's not like I did a ton of things yesterday, but if I had, I feel like it probably would have been a little bit more oily. But I didn't do anything like exercise or anything like that. And it says matte shine control throughout the day. This oil-free formula keeps complexion shine-free and reduces the appearance of pores. Now the pores part, remember that I didn't apply a primer, and let me show you a little close-up. You can't see them, like you can see my skin, but you can't see like the foundation looks like it has little bitty dots, but you can see like the texture of my skin, which, I mean, the primer smooths that out a little bit more, but you can't see actual little pores. So I would say that the pores part is real, like it does work for that. After this whole time, I do feel like it is a real full coverage foundation. I don't think it's probably oil free, like the way that it's made, but I don't feel like it keeps me matte throughout the day. You've seen the way that it looks, and even at 1:30 with the first time that I checked in, you could already see shininess on my face. So I don't think it keeps you completely matte. So to me, that just was a no. And then the last part that says enriched with a skincare complex and sunscreen. This foundation helps protect against external aggression, leaving it fresh and smooth, suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. It does have SPF 20, but you have to remember that in order for that to be effect 100%, you have to reapply it every 2 hours. At least that's what it says. Yeah, it is 2 hours on the directions. It is a 24-hour wear foundation. I don't think anybody would wear it for 24 hours. If you did, I wouldn't judge you. I'm just here to show you how you would look within 24 hours. Here is the way that it looked at 1:30 a.m. this morning compared to right now, 7:30 a.m. This is the way that it looked at 7:30 p.m. yesterday, and then this morning, 7:30 a.m. Now 1:30 p.m. yesterday and 7:30 a.m. today. Then, the little drum roll, 7:30 yesterday morning compared to 7:30 this morning. And just in case you're curious on how it looks, with flash yesterday at 7:30 and today at 7:30, these are the pictures right here. It's probably not very cute anymore, but I mean, just to show you. And I wanted to do one last thing, which was just use this because we're gonna see if it is transfer free. I mean, I didn't try it at the very beginning because I didn't want to like mess with the foundation and then mess the whole video up, but I do want to try it now, which I think now that I'm really oily, it is gonna transfer, but you know, we're gonna check. Just a complete clean napkin, and we're gonna check. Let's see, I'm gonna check right here where it's dry. I'm just gonna do this. There's nothing on there. Nothing. Not there. So I'm gonna try it where I'm oily. And there is foundation now. The shininess went away though, a lot. But the foundation is still there. Let me do it on my forehead. Again, there is foundation on there, but it's not a lot. It's not like excessive, like wow, my face transferred. No. But I still have full coverage. It's just not shiny anymore. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. That is it. The 24-hour wear test on the YSL All Hours foundation is completely done. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see here on my channel. If you want to see more videos like this or these type of tried and tested videos on products like this, let me know if there's any product that you would like for me to try out, because I would love to know what you would like to see. And that is it for today. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Crazy for it to be 24 hours.